Ow.
Probably after the first pull, the stuff will come back.
Yeah. In the meantime...
They don't have the base case set up to say.
Why is it recursive?
Why not?
I have to cross the border to get that. Nice cauldron.
Listen, I tried. And then realized that I didn't know the recipes.
Could have been worse.
Is that the only change for that?
There's also an ad that spawns, and yeah, it's kind of weird.
Use cauldron. Okay, look at the raid frames. Groups 1 and 2. You're going right. So me, Mana, Zalia, the Preservation of Ochre, Ryshot, Steve, Breck, Shell, Shu, Oregano, and then left is Toth, Style, Murloc, Rodrum, Toasty, Meg, Seth, Noosa, Blood, and Chicken. That's for the intermission with the big train ad. Type 1 if you didn't do this, the most recent testing last week on Heroic.
I'm sorry, you said group 2s are going where?
Right.
Okay, thank you.
So basically, what you need to know is there are going to be circles everywhere during this fight. If you see a circle, you need to get in it. The more circles there are, the more raid damage there is, you fall behind. Okay, so the real simple thing is if you see a little circle, it's a little bit bigger than like the size of a feast, and you just stand in it, and then when it goes away, you get out of it. Apparently on Mythic now it explodes like a little bit after, so be mindful of that, and then you're just constantly getting in new ones. There is a big circle that you get, and you need to get out of the raid with that because it basically becomes like an area of denial thing. You want to put them up along the walls, where the pings are, or way in the back behind us for testing. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Just want to see more of the fight. All right, we'll if you have questions, just ask between polls, either about the heroic stuff if you haven't done it, or the the mythic stuff. We'll learn about it. The other thing, actually, real quick, is if you look at me, see this like line here, this matrix formation on the board when you go through this. So the dot that's stacking on me. So it's like Sisters of the Moon. Say it killed me. That's how deadly it is. So you need to be mindful of that. So every time you're moving around, you need to be careful of like how you're traversing the board. Now, if it's like the testing last week, there will be green patches. Think of almost like a bridge that allows you to cross over into another section without getting the dot. That's basically it, though.
Did we talk about the mythic mechanics?
I just said we'll just kind of wing it and just see what happens the first pull. So
the boss just despawned.
So I think
I just pulled it to reset it.
I think what you would do is after 10 seconds of the big guy, everyone in the raid needs to stand in it to make sure it dies instantly for raid damage.
Yeah, the journal reads like there's 2 groundles that we have to soak.
Yeah, the smallies and then the big one, and the big one detonates after 10 seconds.
Wait, I'm fast as fuck.
Just see what happens, and then we'll apply those theories and see if it makes sense.
You do not belong here.
You are killing yourself, Rex. If you see a patch, get in it.
To destruction.
Those lines were not there last testing.
Bring calamity.
This is going to be wild in the last phase.
Yeah.
Tethered to
These lines come out really fast compared to heroic.
Oh, right, the fucking lines.
Yeah, the lines are
cannot change.
pretty bad.
You were a mistake.
I didn't even see the fucking lines. They're
I
just
don't like how they
the
added lines there.
There's the perfect shade to just completely be ignored. Can I set for this boss?
No.
Yeah, this is gonna be a no movement DH fight for sure.
I feel like I would have to snort Adderall to not miss those stupid lines.
Okay, so that's a line right there. Right.
Alright, let's check, go again.
We didn't see the big circle there, right?
Seem like it.
The
I think there's
ephemeral
two
flora.
circles. There's one that's they both look to be the same size. One's green and one's red. There's like one that me and Mayna were in on the right side near the boss. I think that's the one that exploded.
Oh.
You bring disorder. Tethered to destruction. The weave
Circles.
cannot change. The dream binds you. A flawed design.
That is the ephemeral flora. So we need to soak it to reduce its duration.
Just another thing we have to keep people in. Alright.
The evoker range is an issue on this fight.
Yeah, it's kind of
Because-
cringe.
We can't soak anything like past this line here. Because we're out of range of the boss.
Yeah, this half ring right here is just troll. Like they know what they're doing.
100%.
You bring
Such an
disorder.
annoyance.
You
Oh, it
were a
killed me. Cool.
mistake.
Yeah, you were in range of the boss.
Apparently, I was in the range of the boss. Yeah, that makes sense.
Did anyone see how many of those floras appeared? Because there was one on melee, and I'm pretty sure it got soaked, or at least like it showed the explosion that happens after you soak it all, but I'm not sure.
I definitely got a notification that I got marked for something, and then I died immediately afterwards. So my death may have been the catalyst for the whole raid blowing up there.
Yeah, I think this pull. Let's just really like, even if you're melee, I know it's kind of like a bummer, but like a few seconds in, like maybe just like run around and try to like look for this mythic soak so we can like understand better what the heck's going on with it and see a little bit more of how the fight goes. Because at least with this fight, once you've done one pass through it, you've seen all of it. So I think it's like a little bit more intense with like the speed of shit, but. Alright, you do a pull timer.
Oh, my dog.
Mute your mic.
You do not belong here.
Just talk.
The dream binds you. Alterations bring calamity.
So good.
Tethered to destruction. Imperfect. The weave cannot change.
Okay.
Tethered to destruction. You were a mistake. Easily corrected.
Anyone know where the
I didn't
Mythic
see
mechanic
it.
was?
I couldn't see it.
Yeah, like,
Honestly, it wouldn't
fucking, there's
shock
so
me.
many fucking circles and shit. Like, which one is which? I don't know. I don't know which thing goes to which mechanic.
The giant big green circle, you can't soak that. That's the thing that punts you back. The area denial.
Yeah, it's the two smaller circles. They have like a faint red and a faint green outline.
I think if anybody sees it, just start pinging at your spot like crazy. Like don't troll. Like only do it if you actually think you see it, just so we can all can.
Like melee on the right side has always had red and green because Mina and I have been soaking it.
It's definitely a lot to process with the little circles, crossing the matrix lines, the cutter beam.
Can we test every ranged player being like on this middle part just to see if they spawn based on like player location? Because there was one red one after we died. There was a red one close to melee, but because there was only two people there, maybe we can kind of bait them to be closer. I don't know.
Where do you want people to stand?
Just be like, instead of being spread, we just be inside any quadrant, let's say that way, and we see if we can bait them closer.
Could try, I guess. I mean, the props need to soak the little stuff, yeah.
Well, he wants to see if the little stuff will all like condense into this area.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, at least if the like first one, so we can kind of see what is going on. But then I think we will naturally spread for the soaks.
Yeah, small circles go wherever they want. I mean, but
You do not belong here.
Yeah, they just went to. Yeah.
The dream binds you. Alterations bring calamity.
There's the red circle.
A flawed design. The dream binds you. Alterations bring calamity. Imperfect.
Red circle left of boss.
Tethered to destruction. A flawed design.
Intermission soon? Maybe.
The dream
This is
remains.
ridiculous.
Yeah, it's something, all right. The heroic
Why-
version actually wasn't too bad. The explosion circle swirls didn't happen after you did the little soak, and you didn't have this like mythic red circle thing. That thing was so hard to see, by the way. Like,
There was also a step between beams. Beams are just constant now.
yeah,
Also, why are they the same fucking color? Y'all gotta find some encounter designer at fucking BlizzCon and bully them into not doing the same color shit for literally every boss ability.
Why they made that one red?
You bring disorder. The dream binds you. Alterations bring calamity.
Red thing left to the boss.
Destruction. Imperfect. Alterations bring calamity. The dream remains.
That is absolutely wild.
So I was in it pretty much the moment I saw it. I just forgot I wasn't pushed to talk and said like 3 times muted, but it still went out. So I'm assuming we have to be like, I don't know, at least 5 people instantly on top of it so we can soak it on time. I don't know.
I mean, I'd like to soak it, but to be honest, I'm just having issues just even seeing where they are with everything else going on. So
It's a melee mechanic.
have they always been in the like near the boss every time?
They've been close. Like 1 or 2 of them have been like outside melee's range, so it would probably just be like maybe closer range.
Seems like a lot of the melee are on the right side. Maybe we should split ourselves. That way we can. Because I haven't seen any on the right side of that pool.
I can go left for this phase.
Yeah, I'm
and
gonna go
just
left
run
this
further.
pool as well.
Yeah, just the 2 of you and nobody else. Don't overreact too much with it. Yeah, just kind of fan out.
You bring disorder.
Just res him. 2.
Tethered to destruction. Alterations bring calamity.
Red left.
Has that big red beam always been on it?
Led to destruction.
I don't know if there's a beam on it now.
I saw a very big ass red beam on it.
I didn't see any red beam. Nor did I see the green beams that killed me.
On right side? Right side set?
It spawns when she does lines. I think.
We need assistance right side. Yeah, we got it.
I saw like a red beam up in the sky at the end. I think right before it was gonna go off. It's like a pulse.
Have there ever been two at the same time?
Doesn't seem like it, at least not
There's the
in melee.
mythic ad.
What
It's
is-
in the
what is
back.
this?
So it's like Gloomveil. You have to have a dedicated group go in and kill it, but you get a debuff that prevents you from going in again.
Dream remains.
It has less than half the health of the other ads.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically just making your ad team assignments just more annoying instead of like 1-2 left, yeah, or like 1-2 right, 3-4 left type of thing. It's a fight, alright.
Might need a healer. Let's see.
I just swapped it because I wanted to test something out, just because I can then focus on going far. But yeah,
Oh yeah, you'll need one healer and then a group of DPS for that ad.
You said it had half the health of the others.
It had 11 mil and the ads on the side had 26.
Okay.
The ads on the side also had a shield, but I don't know if that's just their cast.
Yeah, I mean, we're probably not going to see a second intermission of it, so with how this is testing, you know, this fight's kind of nuts, so probably just, like, if you're range, just go quickly zap the Mythic ad in the back, and then just go to your side afterwards.
It seemed like the ads had the shield that Nymue puts on her. Like, I moused over the buff, it said 99% reduced damage taken.
So you think you need to kill the ad in the back is what you're saying, and before you can proceed to your teams.
That may be a possibility, yeah.
The side ads were casting something. I don't know if that's what was giving the DR.
They have something that's like interruptible in the last testing. You need like a kick order. It wasn't like super nuts. I think like 2 or 3 people could handle it. Alright, well, try to live long enough so we can see what that's about.
You bring disorder.
Soak little circles. You always want to be soaking those. Get out the swirls.
The weave cannot change.
Should have spawned right now.
Mythic right.
Yeah, so it spawns, I think, 1 per line set.
Imperfect.
Messed something, I guess.
The weave cannot change. The dream remains.
Or maybe 2, but it spawns on the line sets.
Okay, go again. If we just don't miss the soak and then get pretty close to the intermission.
You bring disorder. The dream binds you. Alterations bring calamity.
It's on right side.
And keep an eye out for another one.
The dream binds you. Alterations bring calamity.
So in the little circles, they hurt us too.
On left.
Left side.
Dream binds you.
Just send raid CDs, just anything to help us power through.
Restore order. Imperfect.
So you can't hit the cycle wardens.
Imperfect.
It's kickable though. So you said the right side kicked in, they're actually attacking theirs.
Oh, and then okay. Once you do the kick, it goes. Okay.
That doesn't need to be tanked either, so
The ad and the bubbles gaining energy. Wonder what happens at 100.
he kills.
It kills us.
Hell yeah. Not much different than what else is happening. Damn, we almost made it 2 minutes.
Do they even? Do they even have a shield? I was looking at the left ad and it didn't look like he had a shield. It was just casting the spell.
Yeah, it looks like it's kickable, and as soon as you kick it, like the shield goes away.
Oh, I guess it's just on the tooltip.
All right, so the original idea probably still stands then, where you're sending a small team to kill the Mythic ad, and then you still split the rest of the raid.
Maybe kicking the ads brings the... What are these called? The verdant matrix down, because it was almost impossible to get to the ad without crossing multiple times. Just from where we were. Because the verdant matrix, does it go down or does it stay up during all of intermission? I thought it went down.
It went down when we got to the ads on heroic, so I would assume that's correct.
Yeah, if that's the case, it might be smart to send Steve and I left instead of right, even though we're in group 2, because we're gonna have to get an additional 2 stacks going across. So we're gonna have 3 by the time we get there.
It's whatever. I mean, we're not going to have 20 people alive at that point, so it's like really hard to plan anything. It's going to be higher eye level than what you are right now when you pull this.
You do not belong.
Probably 10, 12 lower.
Tethered to destruction. The weave cannot change.
Mythic right side.
Right side.
Right.
It actually has a flower visual too, like a big old red flower. Yeah.
Destruction. Imperfect. Alterations bring calamity.
Keep soaking, send CDs, see more of the fight.
Right side.
Tethered to destruction.
Need help. Right side.
Imperfect.
Okay, so kick both ads, see what happens. You kick on the right one. Maybe have a kick.
Imperfect.
Going for it.
I guess it doesn't go down, you just have to cross.
You were a mistake. Easily corrected.
Yeah, so they have to be on the left and right, not in the middle, in the back.
Or if they're in the back, off to like on diagonals in the dead area, like not directly behind the group.
Is anyone live logging? The one that's in the channel broke, I think.
I'm pretty sure this broke last time we tried logging into.
Oh, nice, thanks.
Something weird about the timestamps in your log. The shells, that is. Yeah, it goes like.
I mean, Bigwigs is also throwing some errors about reading some fucking shit. Like, there could just be something weird going on with the spell IDs on this.
Yeah, I mean, they keep remaking this boss, so shit's fucked. Alright, go again. Just soak, dodge, try to make it to the intermission.
You do not belong here.
Easier said than done.
Just kill the boss. It's only 5 Aeronogs.
Tethered to destruction. The weave cannot change.
Left.
The dream binds you.
Set stuff to live.
The weave cannot change. The dream
All right.
binds you.
Please send assistance.
Res mana, group 1 ASAP.
Imperfect. Protect the dream.
I think it stacks there. Going over the ad.
A flawed design.
There's soaks in this phase also, the green ones. The small green circles.
Oh my god.
They spawn there, or they are leftovers from the normal phase?
They're
Oh,
spawning.
they're spawning. What?
Right, like on my side, just pinged one there. It's
Yeah, yeah,
inside the denial
I'm seeing-
circle.
Yeah.
I think what happened 2 polls ago was the ad on the right, and maybe it timed out or something. A certain amount of time went away, and that's why it became active. And then the matrix was still enabled, but this poll we kicked both, and I was lagging behind, was able to run over it and get stacks.
Oh my god, the line still being active inside the fucking bubble is the most troll thing ever.
There's also a kind of cone or frontal to the Mythic ad, right? Like it was.
Yeah.
It's not a frontal. He's just like picking 2 directions on either side of him and blasting them.
Yeah, it's like a rotating, like a pie slice.
It's horrible to see, though.
It's green on slightly darker green. I didn't know he was doing it until like I was dead and had time to stare at it.
I knew it was happening because I observed it when dead early. But
oh my god.
dodging those, I forgot about the fucking lines on the ground, and so I died to that, and I was like, what? I was like, what the fuck?
I died to the lines just getting there. I just sit there and heal myself.
Is it like those constructs on opulence at all?
Like what about it?
Yeah.
Like with the cone? And
Yes,
how
it spins
fast it
around
fires?
like opulence, but it looks like the freehold frontal, so it's at.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like a fucking like green dirt color on the ground.
You do not belong here. Tethered to destruction. Alterations bring calamity.
Left.
Tethered to destruction. Imperfect. Alterations bring calamity. A flawed design. Tethered to
Left.
destruction. Imperfect. Restore order. A flawed design.
Oh.
Imperfect.
Oh, it's those kind of mechanics, okay. They just need, like, well-defined edges. That's so dumb.
That goes against the artistic vision of the game. All of your encounter graphics will be fuzzy, and you will like them.
Damn, fuck their fucking diegetics or whatever.
All of them will be fuzzy, and all of them will be the same color.
It also doesn't help that the fucking floor itself is a very bright color too.
Mm-hmm.
Light color. Like, if it was a darker floor, the light effects would be a little bit more distinguishable, but not much.
I feel like it's very cinematic. It looks very dreamy, but like encounter wise, no. Band.
You bring disorder. Tethered to destruction. The weave cannot change.
It's on right.
Tethered to destruction.
Res mana.
The weave cannot change.
I got Pepper too after she died.
On right side.
The dream binds you.
Like, I don't have enough fucking shimmer charges for this horse shit.
Imperfect. You were a mistake. Easily corrected.
Oh, I guess we're a mistake.
Old news. Oh man. Let's see. I put in the Nymue channel. This apparently counts as being in the thing.
Does anybody know the inflorescence timer when you pick it up from the transition? I think it's, what is it, like 2 seconds, 3 seconds, or more than that?
I don't know.
Yeah, because when the transition happens, she puts it at her feet, grabbed it, and then I just wanted to know. I don't know if it's like. Okay. That's not enough time. I wish it stacked.
Wait, you're saying she drops inflorescence at her feet?
Yeah, yeah. So when she does her in bloom, like right there, if you. So I've been using roar, so I basically, you grab it, I roar, and then everybody can just run as far as you can in 2 seconds. You can just get right to the side bosses without any trouble.
Oh.
But yeah, she drops it, it extrudes from her feet in the transition. Just look for it this time.
Yeah, well, range don't have that luxury. But we should be using the circles to group up and get the buff.
The dream binds you. Alterations bring calamity.
Right.
It's on right side.
The dream binds you. Alterations bring calamity.
Left.
Left.
Tethered to destruction. A flawed design.
And now it's for the melee, it's on the other feet, yeah.
Imperfect. Imperfect.
Are we putting any healer
Left
to
side
the
slow.
Mythic ad?
Nah, I went in and got frontal.
By the way, the ads have to die within 15 seconds of each other.
You were a mistake. Easily corrected.
Can we get a green circle right there? For when we transition, so you're gonna go from the boss, and then that would be a safe spot for getting into the circle.
Maybe we should save loss for the intermission as well, just so we can try to power through the ads.
If like a melee can get it, I can stand here and I can just grip you, and then we can, or like just someone I can grip. And then that way that would give us a safe spot to go in the bubble without taking any wall damage.
What do you need exactly?
Just pick up the buff and then call out your name and I'll grip you.
Okay.
Assuming I'm alive.
I think more people, like, I think if you're, honestly, this poll, if you're alive, just go hit the Mythic ad. Like, then that, like, just, like, try to get that dead, since that's on more of a timer.
The gate might also be pretty good if you put a gate from here to the boss. Get the thing and then open a way. That also works.
Look at our Warlocks on that immediately.
Oh. Good point.
Tethered to destruction. The weed cannot change.
Right side.
Right.
The dream binds you. Imperfect.
Oh, I clipped it. Oh.
Alterations bring calamity.
Just res him.
Left.
Tethered to destruction. Imperfect. Restore order. You were a mistake.
I think we just missed the red soak.
Yeah. I'm certainly looking forward to this boss on live.
You'll be back to darts by then.
No, wait, don't. Oh, that guy's ready.
You do not belong here. The dream binds you. The weave cannot change.
Right.
Tethered to destruction. The weave cannot change.
Keep sending stuff to live.
Right again.
Dream binds you.
Keep soaking littles.
A flawed design.
Just res him. Good one, poker.
Oh, wait, you.
Protect the dream.
Kyle has the buff. You
Ooh.
wanna grab me?
Style, feral.
Okay, that is...
Imperfect.
We now have a 12-minute debuff that prevents us from doing that again.
Also got the green shed to run around.
Right side's ahead of left.
Yeah, it's only me over here, so.
Oh.
We have 15 seconds to kill it, otherwise it wipes us.
Imperfect. You were a mistake. Easily corrected.
I lost it too soon there in the information, my bad. I think only
Just let me handle it.
Yeah, I should have. Sorry.
It's okay. It actually didn't go that bad. I mean, obviously, more people alive, but I expected the boss to become active a lot sooner. I guess they're, giving you a pretty generous window to account for the fact you got the Mythic ad now.
Hey, you just take ramping damage during that portion.
Ready, check.
You do not belong here. The dream finds you. Alterations bring calamity.
Right.
A flawed design. The dream finds you. A flawed design. The weave cannot change.
Right side.
Tethered to destruction. A flawed design.
Where's mana?
Oh, you might be encircled.
Kyle has the bow.
Yeah, that disappears so fast.
Imperfect.
Oh.
I think he just gate or something.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to gate that.
You were a mistake.
Alright, we'll do one more pull, and that'll be it. It's the only fight for today.
Yeah, it was the same thing on if you're looking at it to the right side, coming from the boss.
That'll work for the first time, but all the ones after that, there'll be more lines.
You bring disorder.
Just present.
dream finds you. The weave cannot change. Tethered to destruction. Alterations bring calamity.
Keep popping stuff to see more. Right side, red circle.
Imperfect. Restore order. A flawed design.
And go to your side that you're assigned to. We're not gonna have a tank on the right side.
A flawed design.
You cheated and I barely had cocoon. I was like, live, live.
Alright, well, that's it. That'll be our last poll. Guess we've seen everything we're probably gonna see, so thanks for participating.
They really need to go back to the drawing board with this one.
Fine. They just
Yeah, they don't.
readable
They just need to
mechanics.
make things- yeah, it makes